Hey, welcome back. In my intro to Being Set Free video, I explained that I will be starting a series called The Experience Was Not in Vain. I decided to start this series because the ego can have you feeling a certain type of way. Feeling like the mistakes or lessons were useless and others are against you. In truth, no one is really against you. Everyone is playing their role based on their unique purpose. One of the best ways to grow is realizing that we are all one, and your entire experiences and encounters up until this point and beyond serves a purpose. That purpose is to help you fulfill your appointed purpose. Let's consider the Bible verse Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. It states, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you, and I ordained you a prophet to the nations." How did God know you prior to the womb? Before you were born. There are various ways to explain this, and we could really go into depth, but I'm going to try my best to keep things simple. Okay, so you were told that you are a child of God, but God's true state is not physical. So what does that mean to be a child of God? One word that describes child is an offspring. The offspring is a product of the mother and father. So if you are a child of God, does that make you an offspring of God? Let's try to visualize this. Let's make a visual. Picture the ocean. And let's say God is the ocean. And this ocean is made up of many, many droplets of water. When God created you, God designated one of those droplets to become you. So if God is the ocean and you are a droplet within the ocean, then who are you? This is how God knew you before you were born. You are part of the whole, the one, our Creator. You are a portion of infinite, divine love. In the ocean example, you are a portion of the ocean. You are not separate from the whole. You are it. One of the challenges of this life experience is overcoming the ego, as it is what makes you think you are separate. It makes you want to associate with the body, your name, gender, and all the other titles you acquired within this matrix, this world. But when the body and all those titles are gone, what remains? Truth, love, essence. Let all that set in. Okay, moving on. Before you were born, I sanctified you and I ordained you a prophet to the nations. Earlier, I mentioned how God designates one of the droplets from the ocean to become you. Essentially, God designates a portion of itself to become you, to experience form. One of the purposes for Jeremiah was to become a prophet. And like Jeremiah, you have a purpose as well. And the various experiences and encounters during this lifetime are all part of the plan to help you fulfill the big purpose. Know where you come from. Know who you are. Set the ego aside. Please, don't take anything personal. Don't think anything you went through or experienced was in vain or useless. It all brought you to this moment, realizing, evolving, and progressing to the next step. Know all is well. Keep moving forward.